So, who are some of your? We always ask this. What's your current top five, and what's your like top five? Top five.
All time.
Just throw in a list. Just throw in the list, bro.
I had
And it don't even have to be hip hop. Like you can just start naming fucking people that inspire you.
I had an epiphany on this whole list thing, and I'm gonna tell you when we're done, when John Anthony finishes doing his thing.
Right.
Okay, well, I can give you 5 people who have definitely influenced me the most. Obviously, I got to start with music in a sense. I really was inspired heavily off of Nas, and just everything he's done. He's definitely up there for me. So I mean, I try to study off of him so much, and I might as well just throw him in there as well. Eminem was another one too. So those two, I would definitely say musically, got me like the creative juices going.
Right.
Other people that really inspired me, for some reason, actors have always been like a huge inspiration in like the creative thought of what I do. So I really am a fan of Leo. His stuff, like the Leo DiCaprio, his stuff is just
you have a little bit of a Leo swagger when you talk.
A little bit. You got a little bit. Just don't go on no boats. Do not do it. Take a plane.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I watch a lot of his movies, and even to this day, like I just try to like come up with like unique ways that, because he's, in my mind, he's such a terrific actor. So like I try to like find a way, and it's weird because I don't know how to explain it, but I try to find a way between how an actor goes forth in acting in a role versus a musician writing for a song. So I kind of try and find similarities in that. So he would be another one. Oh man, another one I would really have to give inspiration to would probably have to be. Man, it's tough because I want to say like sports players, but it's like Kobe Bryant, and I don't really know where that whole entire inspiration is, but just like his motivation that he has. Yes, that mentality is just like I have that with music. He had that with basketball. I have it with music. So those would probably be the 4 that I would definitely have to give the nod to. That 5th spot's probably going to remain open because I have no idea really who I can really throw in there.
And I'm going to segue that with who are some people you want to collab with that John Anthony wants to, because everybody can just throw names in the chat and be like, oh, but like you can give a couple. I don't give a crazy fucking list, but like list off a couple people that could be like realistic collabs that you could see happening within the next 12 to 18 months, kind of per se.
Oh man. I know it seems so impossible, but like there's a few artists that are like relatively big in a way. Like you were mentioning NF before, and I know he works with a lot of relatively big artists. Another one I like to work with would be Hobson, but I know that's these are like bigger name artists, but they're not too giant in a sense.
No, it's not like you're naming Eminem or something like that. Like you're naming.
No,
you're not naming you're not naming GOAT tier. You're naming like future GOAT tier.
Yeah, I mean, like it would be nice to work with someone like that who has a really decent fan base, And if we're talking like anybody else that's has, I'm not a follower guy like on social media, but if you're a guy. If you're a guy that has like under 10K followers or something like that, I would be thrilled to work with you just because you have a huge following base, and I would love to hear your talent. So I'm always open for that. I would probably say those are just a few that I can think of off the top of my head.
Dope.